Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lovely to have y'all out here. How are we doing? Hello, hello, and welcome to the Wednesday stream. It's finally time to get back to the mountain build. Feel like it's been a while. For some reason, you know, it's because we didn't work on the mountain last Friday. So I'm like, when was the last time we even worked on this thing? I don't know, but yeah, I guess last Wednesday. That would be the math. That would be how schedules and calendars work. We're all good. It's good. We got good stuff going on. Hello, hello, hello. Umberfy, how we doing? Crazy Chuck, how we doing? May, what's going on? Emmy, how we doing? Lauren, hello. Lirel, Claire, hello, hello.
Pleased to meet you.
Lo, what's going on? Katie, Steel Meadow, TK Ander, Katie did. Santa Fe. Oh my gosh. Hi everybody. How we doing today? Dominic, we got Nip, we got Raider. What's going on, everybody? Megan, thank you so much for becoming a supporter originally and then upgrading to the tier 2 membership. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Katie did with the 14 months. Lovely to have you in the stream.
Pleased
Welcome on in. Miss Mel also with the 14 months. Thank you so very much. Finally caught one of your lives again. Love your world of Minecraft. Hey, I really appreciate that. Welcome on in. Lovely to have you today. Umberfy with the 10 months. My cat has learned the Fwhip schedule. Now he gets mad at me if I'm not up on time. Good job, cat. Good job, cat. That's a good cat. That's a good cat right there. Jessica, thank you so very much for becoming a supporter, I believe, or I don't know. I think the months thing. YouTube is weird on the months sometimes. Sometimes it just resets y'all's month count, and I don't get it. But thankfully, the little icon next to it, like the little tree, does not get reset, so that's good. I don't know. We've got Wimzella here with the 15 months at tier 2. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Nana, how we doing? Spencer, what's going on? Obvious Pachyderm, hello. Mossy Oak, hello, hello. Is that moss on a log, though, is what we need to know. We need the information here. Jonathan, hi, how we doing? Mr. Axo, what's going on? Remember to like without prompting. Thank you. Everybody leave a like on the stream if you have not already. Lizosaurus, happy Wednesday. Lovely to have you. Hope everything's going well on your end. Welcome on in. Ethan, hello. Cass, hello. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. Be sure to leave a like. We got 600 people in here, and we're almost to 300 likes. We almost got a 50%. We almost got it. There we go. There we go.
Pleased to meet you.
Taco Shake, hello, hello. How we doing? Joris, welcome on in. Charlotte, thank you so much for becoming a member for 19 months. 19 months. Thank you so very much. Whoop, whoop. Hello, welcome on in. You're almost to the new tree. You're almost gonna get, what was it, a purple tree or is it orange tree after the green one? I can't remember. I don't know. Regardless, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate all the support. Haven't been in a stream in a while. Nice to be here. Celestia, welcome on in. Good to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gabby, hello. Jan, hello. Yeah, today we're just gonna be kind of chilling and working on the mountain some more. I want to keep making some progress. Last time we really spent a lot of time working on the backside and figured out a huge grass like flow from the top of the mountain all the way down with some boulders in it, and I want to fill in the gap that we kind of skipped over. My goal today is to get that whole thing in there and get it filled in. Megan, thank you so much for the dono. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll let the bot read that thing out, and if it doesn't, I'll read it out, and then the bot will do it like halfway through. But thank you so very much. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Caught a stream in the middle of math class. Hey, make sure you're getting good grades. But you know, sometimes the distraction's okay. But make sure you're getting good grades. Whatever you determine good grades to be, just make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're happy with wherever you're sitting on it all.
Pleased to meet
you. It's all good. Mandolin, thank you so very much for the 5 months. How does one ever finish a build? Nah, it's never. It's actually never. There's always something you can change. Okay, for some reason, because Mandolin's run out, I'm assuming Megan's is not gonna. So they said, nope,
Hey,
nope.
Fwhip, you are the best
I told you
YouTuber
the
I
bot
have ever
every time.
watched. I love your content and everything you do. Thank you for everything.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I swear, every time I'm like, okay, the bot's not working, I'm gonna read it out. The bot is like, oh, hi, sorry, I'm here. I forgot. Oh, no. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. But I think with that, we jump on into the Minecraftings. Be sure to leave a like if you have not already, my friends. I got a lot of materials in here I need to go through and sort. Yeah, this is not all that's remaining. There's some extra boxes in here that have been sitting a while. Yeah.
Pleased to meet you.
You know those like 30,000 blocks that we put together? This is supposed to be in my ender chest. For Friday's stream, so I could build a thing. Yeah, all of them have been placed down. No, I'm not showing you it. We're not going into the nether if I can help it today. And I don't need rockets, so I don't even have to go to the gas farm. We're fine. Tea and Biscuits, thanks so much for becoming a supporter. And Anima, thanks so much for the 22 months. Really, this didn't show up at the start of last stream, but better late than never. Good luck on stream and have a nice time, chat. Hey, Anima, thank you so very much for the support, as always. And thank you for everything you do and all of the mods do, for everybody chilling in here. I really do appreciate it. Y'all help me out so much with keeping the community a lovely place to be. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You have purple frog lights in your kitchen? Oh, I definitely knew that. Yeah, I'm so organized. So organized. You wouldn't believe how organized I am. It's really like scary to think of how absolutely organized. Oh, hey, new armor trim for those who haven't seen it that weren't here on Friday's stream. Look at me, I have a new armor trim. I weirdly like the purple colorblind, pink elytra even more now. Colorblind and can't find words. I think the diamond trim on the netherite going with the hoodie, and then you have like the pop of pink with the elytra on the back, or with this for the cape. I like it. I'm here for it. I'm very here for it right now. So we're just going along. All right, so I'm thinking, because I kept running out of grass, we're just gonna fill up on a whole shulker of grass, and we're gonna get a whole shulker here of our dirt just to refill, because I can't remember how much I had went through, so we're just gonna assume that I had used a lot, because it's been a while since I've been to the mountain. I don't do any work on it outside of streams, because I really want it to be something that if people want to watch the entire process of building a mountain, hey, you know what? There's probably going to be like 60 hours of stream VODs of here's the entire thing. Yeah, we're working on the mountain again today. I want to keep making some progress on it. It's looking really good. Like, watch it like fade in here. And it's so good. I'm really happy with it. As everything's coming in and how it's leading down to into the oak forest on the far side, I'm really happy with it, and I'm really excited to start bringing in some more of these foresty vibes. I want to start adding in patches of trees throughout the space, and we can keep working on that and keep kind of that vibe going, especially along the back here. So I think eventually most of this forest here, I want to clear all of the trees and bring it into a much less dense forest until we get near to the horse racetrack, and then we can keep that as pretty dense. But eventually I want all of this to be more custom terrain and everything for the mountains flowing all the way down to the river, and then we're going to keep the custom terrain going up that way. I've decided, I have spoken.
Pleased to meet
that,
you.
All of this, I think, is we're just going to kind of keep the custom terrain and redo all these mountains and eventually just keep expanding it going north. And then we'll also get like some snowy builds and things going up that direction once we eventually get there. But last stream, what we figured out for those who missed it is we started coming around to the back here in pretty much this entire section of grass blocks coming all the way down and going up to the top of the mountain. This is what we were able to accomplish last time, and we finished that, and some of these lines over here too.
I don't care about my money. You are worth IT.
Megan, thank you so very much for the dono. I really do appreciate it. Please never overspend. I very much do appreciate the support, but make sure y'all are looking out for yourselves first and foremost. And then if you have extra cash you want to throw around, then I very much will take it. Chubby Bear, thank you so much for becoming a member. Whoop whoop, finally 1 month of a membership. If you're a brand new member, for anybody who's a brand new member, the world download came out. It's still available. It will always be available. There'll always be one world download available. So if you would like to get your hands on it, and you either are a tier 1 member yourself or up, anything above it, or you got gifted a membership today, join the Discord, get your account linked, and you can get the Hardcore World download from last episode. So it's as updated as it can be, besides before the next episode comes out. So there you go. I just got to throw that out there for now. So everybody who's becoming a members today, I very much do appreciate it. So make sure you get that if you would like to. And Chummy Bear, thank you so much for the gift membership as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, I definitely needed more stone. Yeah, we'll just throw that there. Okay, that's a empty one. Another empty one. Okay, so I really needed this. That's where we were. Okay, we'll take these boxes back. English only in the chat, please, my friends. English only in the chat. Make it something that we can read, because if I can't read the message, I don't know why you're really sending it in here other than nefarious reasons. So out of the assumption of that, we're just gonna time out everybody who sends non-English messages. So please keep that in mind. Help keep this a safe space for everybody. I very much do appreciate it.
For real.
Missed the start of the stream because I was playing with the dog. Are we working on the mountain again?
You know what? For you, that's 100% okay. We can just restart it all, because that's a very okay reason to be late. Yeah, we're going to be working on the mountain range today. I want to kind of continue closing in the backside. I think if I divide it up into like 4 or 5 sections, I think we can do that, like 1 per stream, and really finish it and get a lot of it brought home, which would be cool. If you have not, my friends, please be sure to leave a like on the stream. We got almost 900 people in here, and we're shy of 500 likes currently. I believe we can get up there, so thank you everybody so much for doing that. Very much do appreciate it. Did I hear the word membership? Maybe. Obvious back here, Derek. Thanks so much for the 3 months. I finally bought a PC capable of gaming. Now I have 2 goals: learn how keystroke commands work, eek, and download your Hardcore World. You got it. You got it. Begin by resting your left hand on WASD, and then you go from there. That is how you begin PC game. Okay, we're just gonna pick up a lot of this stuff and let's just get working, I guess. Didn't you recently clean up the shulker monster from your house? No, I actually ended episode 50 saying it wouldn't be a Fwhip download without a shulker monster, so this stays. I left it in. But yeah, probably. I probably did a little while ago and it's back. I don't know. It just happened. It's just how things go sometimes, you know? Okay. What can we start with here? Let's start with the base and bring it up to where that dirt is, and then we'll figure it out from there. Because we also got to get this thing sorted. But I'm thinking we could take some of this stone. And kind of bring it up to here, and we can have just a little bit of a point popping out. Just a bit more of a boulder. And we can do something fun with it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. We'll see. Your mountain's beautiful. Thank you. It's starting to come together. I'm really happy with it. I am thinking of redoing all of the trees on it, though. I am, part of my brain right now is saying, hey, wouldn't it be kind of fun? Just like a little fun little mini project, you know, of taking down all of the birch trees on the front and redoing it with something else that'd be more fun. And I'm like, you're right. That could be a great way to waste a lot of my time, but it would look really cool. So we might be doing that. I'm not too sure yet, but we might be doing that. No, the trees are special. Yeah, I'm starting to not, now that I've been practicing and getting better at custom trees. By the way, I did one today and posted it for those who haven't seen it yet. It's over on the Twitters. You can go follow me over there. I'm going to try and get back into doing some more tree builds. I've got a little bit more time on the schedule that I can dedicate to that sort of stuff. so I'm going to be trying to do them more often again. But anyways, yeah, now that I've been improving at custom trees, I'm like, I don't really like the birch trees that I have in this world. The birch forest, like, I'm not going to redo the whole thing. I think it's cool to keep it as, like, this is where I was back then, and this is where I'm at now. But then also part of me is like, but I could update a few of them and kind of slowly merge into, like, this newer tree style I'm working on. So we'll see. We'll see. I have a massive headache, but worth watching you, Chummy Bear. Thank you so very much for the dono. And go drink some water. Take care of yourself. Headaches are no fun. Headaches are no fun at all. So I definitely used to be one of the people that was just like, I'll be fine if I just sit with it. I'll be fine eventually. It'll go away. And now I'm just like, have a headache? No, I need to. I need to do something to take care of this now. Okay, we'll start with a little bit here, and then this is working fairly well. I think this we can take back over this way. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be fine. And then this is okay to be a little bit more in the dirt section. Maybe we add in. Do we want another? Maybe we.
Have a
Yeah,
massive
that's
headache,
too
but
steep.
worth
Oh, geez.
watching you.
Thank you so much again for the dono. I really appreciate that. We should probably go fill in those blocks I missed, and that'll be a good first step here. Yeah, we're doing it. Ooh, we passed 500 likes. We've done it. Just waiting on my buttered rice. Yummy. Okay, so since we got this back here, we can start with a little bit of stonework, a little bit of rocks. I don't know how many other WoW nerds are in here, but now Val will be in here any moment now. But the new race for like the new raid released, and the race where all the top guilds are like competing to see who can clear it first is back on. And it was one of those things where every time it comes back, I remember like how much I enjoy watching it. I never want to be playing the game that much, like to that level of difficulty again. Like I'm washed up. I'm too washed up for that. I do not have that type of drive for that competitive level of gaming anymore. But like watching everybody else doing it and just being amazed by what they're able to come up with strategies and things to win and all that, I'm like, oh, this is. I've been having so much fun watching it. It started yesterday, and I'm like, ooh. I spent like, I think the entire day yesterday, I had a Twitch stream on from somebody playing WoW the entire day. I was like, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to zone out with that in the background. I was so productive yesterday, and I think it's because of that. Like, I was able to get so much stuff done. It was ridiculous how much recording I got done. Sometimes I think just having that background noise of just something where I can half pay attention to it. I don't need to be watching all the time, but like there's almost like the TV in the background while you're doing homework or something like that. I don't know if anybody else did that, but yeah, it's like I was amazed at how much I got done yesterday. What are you making? We're working on a mountain. When will episode 60 be out? Well, episode 51 won't be out until after Thanksgiving. So US Thanksgiving, that is, for any Canadians who are like, we already had Thanksgiving. What are you talking about? US Thanksgiving is next week. And it's on Thursday, so I will not be posting a video because I will be off having Thanksgiving festivities and eating too much food and hanging with family. And I don't want to be I don't post videos on any major US holidays just because I don't want that stress, and I want to have like the time leading up into the week of something more that I can hang and just chill with family or whatever, and have the more freedom in the schedule to be like, yeah, no, I'll be able to be there for that, instead of being like, oh no, sorry, I gotta make a Minecraft video. Yeah, so no video next week. There will be a video tomorrow. We're almost done with it. It's that really big one that I've been teasing and talking about. We're on the 3rd draft right now, because this is a brand new, I've never ever attempted something like this before. And so it's a lot of learning for myself on how to record and edit and do one of these, and then also for trying to get that message delivered across to Marcos when we're chatting and trying to get through the editing on all of it and working together on it. It's been a lot of learning, so it's taking a little bit longer than typical for videos, but that's okay. I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm waiting to get the next draft back today, and I think it's gonna be a good one. I think we're in like final draft territory now. We're just getting the last few things in and getting some of the effects in and making it really cool, super special. A standalone? Yeah. I'm trying. I want to do. All I've been doing is grinding on the hardcore world. That's like all of my video content has been hardcore Minecraft for the pretty much since the summer. Like I've pretty much only existed in this hardcore world since the end of summer, if not even earlier. I can't remember when the last New Life episode was, and I was like, and after that I've just been doing hardcore. So I'm excited to do something new and just post something else for a bit, see how it does. Because I know my hardcore series is like the staple of it. People follow my channel for the hardcore series for the most part, and then a lot of people also follow. There's like the hardcore series fans, and then there's like the Fwhip fans, and then you have a lot of people like who will watch any video I post, and then the hardcore Minecraft fans who are just like, I'm only here for cool hardcore Minecraft things. Even if you did the same thing in regular survival, I'm not gonna watch it. Which is fine. Like, I get it. Cool. But I'm excited to see how tomorrow's goes. I had a lot of help on it with other people being involved. Sausage is in it, and he's messaged me a few times being like, when's the video posting? When can I watch it? I'm like, it's getting there. Just give me a bit. We're working on it. But yeah, if this does well, I think it might start every once in a while, maybe once every other month or something, at least until a new SMP kicks in of doing something non-hardcore, just for fun, just to mess around and do something new. Billy Tofu, thank you so much for the 19 months. Fwhip will definitely finish this mountain. Definitely. Good luck. It's looking great so far. Thank you. Yeah, we'll definitely finish. Look at this. Okay, I don't really like that, but we're going to leave it because the shading might be able to make it better. But maybe we bring this forward here a touch. Actually, I kind of like that being a little square. Yeah, that'll work. That's a little bit better. YouTube memberships, unfortunately, do not stop ads. It's one of the weirdest things YouTube has done. I don't know why. The only way to stop ads on YouTube is buying YouTube Premium, which that still does support the creators that you're watching. I think it's like half of your YouTube Premium. What you pay goes directly to the creators that you watch, which is pretty cool, instead of just not supporting them. But yeah, YouTube memberships unfortunately do not stop ads. I have 0 options to stop ads for people other than stopping them for everybody. And as somebody who needs revenue to be able to continue this for being a full-time job, I cannot do that. So I apologize for the ads, but it's the way that you get content. If there were no ads, there would be no Fwhip. At least not in the current amount of Fwhip content that there is. I kind of want to bring that down and have like a rock out there. Yeah, let's go get some more stone. It has been interesting to see a lot of the discourse going on right now about a lot of people being annoyed at YouTube, like changing pricing or trying to get rid of ad blockers. And people are like, well, no, I'm just not going to watch YouTube anymore because they're forcing me to watch ads. I'm like, I get it. Ads can be annoying, but the reason ads exist is so that if there were no ads, creators would not be on YouTube. YouTube would not exist without advertisements. It's not even longer than 30 seconds though, so it's not so bad. Yeah, I will never do what Twitch does sometimes, where creators on Twitch will be like, okay, I'm just gonna run 6 minutes of ads right now. Thanks everybody. I'm like, no. I won't do that to y'all. I'll if something like that ever came up, that's when you know I'm probably at the point of being like, yeah, maybe retirement. Okay, so I'm bringing this down just a touch here. We're actually gonna replay mod this, and I want to extend it out for another rock, kind of bringing that line down here a little bit further. Since there won't be a vid next week, still got 120 seconds of ads. Or no, why did I go between two messages there? Since there won't be a vid next week, does that also mean there won't be any streams? There'll be a stream on Wednesday and maybe a stream on Friday. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna be home, but I'm not too sure if I'm gonna stream or not yet. Haven't decided if I want to try and get some holiday shopping done and surf the interwebs of Black Friday sales and try and get all that stuff done. So we'll see. Yeah. I don't think I want to have it like doing like a curve back here. I think this one, since it's I like lower on the mountain, they're kind of just like almost ball shaped and then they're going to the top. So I think I'm gonna keep with that idea. And we'll just kind of bend this around a bit. Maybe out to there. Trying to make sure that the parts lining up are not just copies of each other the entire time. That'll work. Okay. Yeah. That's working. What are the allowed curse words we can use, if any? Keep it PG friendly, and if you don't know what PG friendly or PG-13 friendly, if you don't know what that is, you can Google that and find that yourself. This is a family friendly channel, so if you're like, can I use this swear word in this chat, you should probably just assume no, because that's kind of the way it goes. But like, you can try. If you want to try, that's on you. You just, if you try something and it doesn't work, then hello consequences. But you know, you can try. You're welcome to give it a shot. But if you get banned, you should know before you try. Before any of you go trying right now, just so you know, we don't do unban requests. If you are banned, you are banned. No take backsies. So before you try and do a funny and see, can I say this word? There's your warning. There's your little caveat on that one. If you want to try, you can try. Go right ahead. But if it doesn't work, you're banned. And we really only do perma bans. So that's on you, boo-boo. That's on you. You've been warned. Hardcore chat mode. Kind of.
Keep it real.
Miss on mountain.
Miss on mountain? Did I miss what? Jenny, I don't know what you're trying to say. Thank you so much for the donut, though. Looney says calling someone an idiot isn't an insult. I mean, it context, you know? Also, never just life advice. If you're ever like get in trouble for something and somebody says, and you say, blah, blah, blah said it wasn't an issue, it's not really going to help your case ever. Especially if you're talking about like a streamer or something, because that could be fair in their chat room, but we're not in Looney's chat right now. So I'm not saying what Looney's doing is wrong, but it's just context, you know, of this isn't Looney's chat. This is a Fwhip stream. Let me try again and not let autocorrect ruin my AI moment. Got double AI'd. There we go. That's looking pretty good. I like that. Maybe we bring that rock out a little bit more. The dirt in front of it. I also did not realize how rigid I was making this line. I really try and maybe that'll do. I try and make sure that we don't have any like where if you saw before it was like bam, 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 bam all the way up, like 5-stepping with the same grid. I really try to not do that. Moss on mountain. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, we will add moss eventually because I want a lot of these grassy areas to be moss blocks, as that brighter green color really comes through and helps it look more like an erosion channel, which is fun. So yes, we will be moss on mountaining. There'll probably be a full stream dedicated to mossing the mountain. But yeah, we'll see when that happens. We need to figure out a dirt line from there up to here, I think. Pointers on mountain building. This entire mountain has been live streamed. If you want pointers, I would honestly just say go watch those. I'm just gonna fill this in. That looks
Keep it real.
keeps bothering
Moss
me.
on mountain.
Moss on mountain, yes. Moss will be added to mountain. Yeah, that looks better. I'm thinking. Let's take a look back. Mountains go uphill. Mountains are hill. Actually, mountains are probably on top of hill. Before we focus up there, let's just fill this in at the base. I think I need some more grass blocks. Let's get to 1,000 likes. We're at 700. We're getting there. We're making progress. I think I brought over more grass blocks because we're already almost out. we're just gonna keep this going around here. And naturally figure out where it goes down. I'll just keep... Oh my gosh, that was a lot of mobs. We need to do a little like this. It's going to be pretty tight coming down here to connect down into that. So wherever it's like way too steep probably means that we can just throw in a rock or something. Or I guess we can just do some too tall dirt action. I don't do too much of that. I find that for some reason when I'm building mountains, I tend to not like the look of dirt. Which is so weird. I use dirt like everywhere. But I think it's because it's very like default Minecrafty, but having hills like that, for some reason in my brain, I always avoid it. I will try so hard to make those types of like dirt hills going up just not happen. And I think it's to a fault almost. I need to embrace it more. Hey May, that message was, I thought was gonna go somewhere totally different. I'm glad it was Minecraft. What about a coarse dirt area? I've already got the block palette pretty figured out on this because we're just building the back where the whole front, you can see it up there on the edges, like the texturing is completely done on the mountain. So we don't really need to rethink anything along those lines. The coarse dirt would be fun though. I think I'm gonna save that for a colder biome mountain. This one here is very much meant to kind of encapsulate like a late spring. So there's not too many flowers blooming anymore, but there's still some flowers on the mountain. But outside of that, the vibes are very summery and green and lush, and a lot of the mountain space is like alive. So I'm trying to limit the amount of... I really want to add a lot of the greenery into it, I guess you could say. We're just going to wing this and see what happens in here. Sure. Oh, this is like default terrain in here.
Pleased to meet you.
Who's that? Fufu, thank you so much for the 4 months. 4 months of the greatest Fwhipper. Thank you for everything you do and for the happiness you bring many of us. Hey, thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the kind message. Also, who's the other one that came through? Oh, Chummy Bear. You left one. How are the fur babies doing? Did I miss that one? It didn't pop up on my notifications. What the heck? They're good. They're good. They've been enjoying the cold weather. We've been waking up in the mornings and they're a little below freezing outside, and the huskies are thriving. They are living their best husky lives right now. The only thing that would be better, I think, is if it was snowing.
Keep it real.
How are the fur babies doing?
Oh, there it goes. On cue. On cue. I read the message because it wasn't popping up. Maybe that's a lesson in patience for me. Maybe that's a me thing more than a YouTube thing. But also it's weird when, you know, other messages have come through after it and then the dono sound comes through. Like that's where it always trips me up, is I always see the next one come and I'm like, where was the last one? Alright, we're not gonna bother going all the way down there, but actually maybe we do go back down here. It's not that far. I also heard pillagers somewhere, so Gotta be careful. Careful. I do have a few videos for like building tips. I have some very old tutorials, but that's really not the type of content I make too much anymore. I just don't have fun making them. And it makes, I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of fun like being like, here's how to build this. Talking concepts and things is fun for me. Because, and it's, I like that. I like doing those types of videos, like conceptually how to build better and things and those types of videos. So I think I have a few of those. More themed around sort of things like villages or castles or whatever you're looking for. Any medieval stuff more so than not is a lot of what I have. We probably want to smooth this all the way down, huh? You know, it's a lot of stuff to get from there all the way down, but I think it would look a lot nicer. So let's bring it to like here. Yeah, that'll work. And then this, all of this stuff can start slowly inching its way over this way. And I want to slowly work the slope up. So we're going to start much more gradual down here. And then we'll inch our way up to the top, because that should give it a much more natural look. Because we got to kind of invert that. Right now it's becoming bulb, like a little bulbous on the top. So maybe that means right there we throw in a rock. I think that could work. Yeah, let's do a little rock over here. I think because that will help. That could be a good reset. Resetting the slope that we're working on. Okay, and then that should work, and then bam, 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 and then that can inch its way down here. Perfect. Okay, and then I can just send this around. Lisa, thank you so much for the dono. I will wait this time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wait for the bot. It's gonna do it. I know the bot's not gonna make me look stupid again. It's gonna read its message out. This is why I'm really not worried about AI taking over the world. This is YouTube live streaming. That's where I'm like, oh yeah, no, we've still got a lot of well, I'll be long gone before AI gets to the point of world takeover. And Nick, thanks so much for the dono. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And Adel, thanks so much for the 9 months. See, those are instant. Why aren't the donos instant? Don't know. So we got to bring this up a little bit farther over here. That's okay. That can honestly kind of be where this section ends. That'll work. That'll do.
Yeah.
Any chance of another Empires?
Oh, there it goes.
Maybe a slightly modded version of it? Will admit that I am missing the stories from everyone.
Nothing on the agenda right now for Empires. I can confirm that the Empires crew is having a meeting in under 2 weeks to talk what we want to do in the new year. I can confirm that because I finally got them all to agree to a meeting time. That being said, I don't know if that means Empires. we're gonna talk. We're gonna see where things go. See what everybody wants.
Keep it real.
Just because of who you are, heart.
And see kind of where everybody's feeling on picking up an SMP series, if they want to, if people are interested in it, what their commitment level would be if they want to do an SMP series and that type of stuff. Because I think the last SMP that we did really kind of fell on its face because we didn't have the conversation of what's everybody's commitment level and how much people want to, like, how active are we expecting players to be. And I think because of that, that's why New Life really didn't take off, like for audience or for us alone. Of people just kind of came in, half the people came in expecting a super chill series of log on for 2 hours a week, and then a few people didn't log on, and then a few other people were kind of expecting it to be a full front runner series where they're active the entire time. So I just wanted to get everybody on a call and be like, hey, want to get something going, but like, let's talk commitment levels and how much we're all willing to put in effort wise before we get in there, and like set expectations for all that. So I'm never going to run a series where I'm like, if you want to be a part of this series, you have to stream and play on here 15 hours a week. Like, I'm never going to do something like that, but like just a general vibe, you know? That's what we're looking for. Oh, these can all come forward a good amount. What sort of better admin support would you need? A lot of the server admin I've actually transitioned off of. I now have somebody who does a lot of, his name is Josh. There's a lot of Joshes I work with apparently. But he does a lot, he does server admin stuff as like his job. And so we transferred over the supporter server to one of his hosts a while back. And also Empire Season 2 in the back half, I transferred over to having under his umbrella. And that, having a resource of somebody whose full-time gig is understanding how servers work and being able to make them work in terms of Minecraft servers, that was huge. So a lot of the server backend stuff I'm not trying to figure out and sort myself anymore on any of the servers that I run, which is very, very nice. So that'll be a big help. But then honestly, a lot of the adminning things that like I need help with are going to be things that are more the storylines in game, because the storylines, at least in Empires, storylines were never my favorite part. I was more in them because I wanted to be part of the content. And figuring out how to make them work for me was a big effort of just because I'm not super comfortable with role playing. I don't get a lot of enjoyment out of it. So when that becomes in there, and then I also have to do like organizing people and figuring out where the storyline's gonna go, like that's not fun for me. It takes a lot of effort. So I think it's going to be, if people want that type of stuff to happen, I'm going to need somebody to step up and kind of take the reins on it and to be like, I'll be in charge of this story that we're doing on this one. Sure.
Keep it real.
I'm out of dirt. Why can I not pick block of dirt right now? So we'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm not going to just end the meeting and be like, hey, Twitter, here's an update. So yeah, but know that for the people who are being like, where is everything? What's going on with it all? There's murmurs in the background of stuff starting to happen. I'll be honest, I don't think it's gonna be Empire Season 3 first. I don't think that's gonna be the next series that we do, just after previous conversations with everybody. Okay, we got it. The base is now connected. Whee! This is looking good. I like this. This little straight line right here is not my favorite, but maybe we do this as a little rock. Just like a little guy. He's just a little guy. Yeah. Something like that. And then I really need to go and light all this stuff up underneath, because, oh, yeah. No! Okay. My accuracy there? Whew! I only missed one shot. How do you become a member? I joined. There's a join button underneath the stream. Or there's a link in the description. If that does not work for you, that means it's not available in your country. But you should see the options down there. But if you, there are some countries around the world that YouTube just does not have support for yet, and there's nothing I can do about that. I don't like how this is. Okay, cool. That'll work. Look at that! Oh, it's coming together.
Pleased to meet you.
Brooklyn, thank you so much for the 5 months, and I'm sorry to hear
Keep it
that. That's
real.
it's never fun conversations we had. But just take it slow, and it's okay to have some time to think, and
Pleased to meet you.
any emotions you're feeling are okay to be felt. Just take it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, whatever you need to do. Take it at that pace. But sorry to hear that. Hopefully we can help take your mind off of it and just have a little distraction for a bit. Grab a lot more dirt because I think this is most of what I'm using right now, to be honest. Mary Minnow, thanks so much for the 11 months. Fwhip heart right back at ya. And how are we doing here? What do we want to do? Probably...
Pleased to meet you.
I'll just take a dirt line over here.
Keep it real.
Thanks for the update. While not good at storylines, I am a great editor and project manager. Winklow.
Ah! Appreciate the dono, Lisa. Thank you, thank you. I am currently all set on the editing front, though. I will say that. Been working with Marcos for January is gonna be 2 years, and things have been going really well over here. I don't think we're at the scale that we need a full-on project manager, though. If we're, it's weird because so much of it is like YouTube and all that is
Keep it real.
a lot of the people you work with are very much your friends and all that. So I think the more we businessify it, for lack of a better term, the less genuine it feels and the more of like business transaction-y it gets. And I think we'd lose a lot of the charm in the content we have. I think it's pretty easy to show and tell, like be able to see when a channel is very much doing like, this is run by it, like there's a business admin in here and their entire goal is getting views on YouTube because they're there for the business. And I it's not really how I want to run my channel. There's a lot of merit in that. Like there's a lot of success that can be found in super meta-tizing all your videos, but it's not really where I'm at right now. I'm not looking to do the full Mr. Beastifier videos to get 1 billion views each video. Sounds so draining. The second somebody's like, I don't know about you all, but I remember this back in so many classes I took. I loved my like art classes. I love those. Like I always look forward to them. But then the second the teachers or the professors were like, okay, here are these really strict requirements on this next art project you have to work on, I instantly dreaded working on that. If they weren't like, okay, you need to use these concepts to make a piece of art or make whatever that's going to fill these generalized criteria, if that was a project, I would spend hours, so many hours working on it, and I'd have so much fun the entire time I was doing it. But the second they're like, okay, you have to make this, and the criteria got strict, I was like, I don't want to do it. I have zero desire to do it. I think that says a lot about me, though, of I just don't like being told what to do a lot of the time. To a fault. But, you know, we're all human, so it's fine. Okay, this is looking pretty good. How can I download the world? I am already a member. Your name is currently gray in chat, so I don't believe that's the case. If your name is green in the chat, that means you have a membership. But if you do have a membership, maybe on a different account or you're a Patreon supporter, if you're on Patreon, it's posted on Patreon, so you can see it in the feed there if you have the correct membership tier to get access to view it, which is the tier 1, or anything above that. Or if you are a member here on YouTube and for some reason the green name's not showing up yet, join the Discord. There is a integration you can do under your account settings where you can link your YouTube account, and then if you do have a YouTube membership, you will automatically, within a few hours, get ranks inside of my Discord that will give you access to channels where you can download it. But we do not, and if you are a member and you're a part of the community and somebody ever reaches out to you and says, I'm a member, please give me the link to download, for some reason it's not working. One, never give them that. So many people try and scam it. Just send them to moderators. And two, if you're a member and you're like, why isn't it working? It's not something that we control. It's all done through YouTube and Discord API. It's not something that I even have the ability to refresh. It just takes time. So it's not a foolproof system, but it's the best one we got right now. Lisa, thank you so much for the dono. I meant story editor, not media editor. Oh, there you go. For when you entwine storylines and setting up times and such. Oh, okay, got it. And Pebbles, thank you so much for the dono. Just want you to know that I love what you do. Keep up what you're doing. That's some great stuff. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we need another rock in here because this cannot just be all grass. But I do want to have like grass looping around there, and then maybe if we get that.
Keep it real.
I meant story editor, not media editor. For when you entwine storylines and setting up times and such.
Keep it real.
Hi Fwhip, I just want you to know that I love what you do. Keep up what you're doing, that's some great stuff.
Pebbles, again, thanks so very much. And Lisa, thank you so much. Thank you both so much for the donos. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Let's just do that right in there. That'll be fine. Okay, so now with this looping up here, that can start closing in this gap. And that will start bringing this back around.
Pleased to meet you.
And then I think it's going to get a little too steep here. Yeah, it is. Okay. So what we can do is this can... I'm trying to go anywhere where it's naturally, like the shapes we've cut out so far are just becoming a little too steep. That's where I'm like, okay, maybe we throw in a rock.
Pleased to meet you.
So that means that whole face up there is going to have to be a rock. Unless we bring a rock in here. Sorry, screen flippy. I got excited. Thinking about building a rock, you know. Very exciting things. Parch, thank you so much for the 14 months. Haven't been able to catch stream for a while because of work.
Pleased
Just
to
want to
meet you.
say, love the hardcore world and the Fwhip texture pack. Hey, thank you so very much. And I really do appreciate the 14 months. Thank you, thank you. We've had a lot of 14-month memberships today. Must have been some big day where so many people became members. Pebbles, thank you so much for becoming a member as well. I do appreciate that on top of the dono. And Heroic Pixels on the 13 months of tier 2. Been taking your advice on getting better at building to heart, practice, and patience. I've been taking your advice on getting better at building to heart, practice, and patience. After 6 months on supporter server, I'm finally seeing progress. Hey, congratulations. That's awesome. It's a cool feeling when you're like, whatever the task is or whatever skill you're trying to learn or whatever it might be, and you're like, am I getting better? What? You mean all this training and everything is working? It can't be. No. But congratulations, that's awesome. Happy you're enjoying the results of it all. Yeah, we're gonna need even more because this right there is still way too. It's okay to have a little double cliff face thing back here. I think that's fine. Let's do this. And we can do an extra little rock right there. And we can do a little... like that. Yeah, that'll work. And then over here, this needs to keep moving upwards. So that actually probably needs to bend out this way. And then these need to keep moving up. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very steep. This is very intense mountain building right now. Very intense music for mountain building. Are you looking for another editor or GFX designer? No, not currently.
Keep it real.
We've thought about bringing on an effects, like an FX designer or for some extra things, but nothing. I haven't been able to find it in a way that'll take enough work off of my shoulders to warrant the cost. Because graphical effects and everything like that, if you're working in terms of After Effects, that is the biggest expense when it comes to editing. I talked to Cookie God although can't hear the music. It's not super loud, so I talked to Cookie God about it a while back because I was like, hey man, like, I'm really curious how do you do all the editing on your side, because he has really well polished videos and there's like it's a lot of effects layered on top, and he doesn't use cookie cutter effects like cookie, but a lot he has made in-house, and he has a graphics GFX editor that like works on a lot of his videos, and he was like, yeah, his biggest expense out of everything that he does is the GFX artist, just because of the amount of time it takes to make those little 2-second animations and things that he's working on and whatnot. And I'm not sure I'm ready to commit to that full scale yet. I'd love to have more professional looking draw overs, but I think what we have right now works.
Hi Fwhip.
I also like the little
Though I'm at work
doodly
and
drawn
probably
version of it.
shouldn't be watching. It's fine, lol. How's the mountain coming along?
Ice Queens, thank you so much for the dono. Hope you're doing well. Sure, it's fine. Totally fine. I mean, totally easy. Totally fine. Mountains are growing well. We're making a lot of good progress today. We're only an hour in today, and we've been slamming down the blocks. And the zombies. And the zombies. And the zombies. And oh, we did hit him. Perfect. Wee. Oh, wow. Hello, everybody. They said, you killed our friend. That's fine. Had to happen at some point. Oh, a full gold zombie. Wow, look at him. Okay, you're getting annoying. Any advice on how to live cheap for uni students? Not something I'm really able to help with. There's probably a lot of guides online, but I think just what helped a lot for me. You're gonna blow. Was setting, like, just getting a budget and sticking to it. Like that's your, figure out how much money you have to spend per month, how much you're bringing in, and you have to figure out a way that you're gonna, like, be okay with the numbers that you're gonna work on. Like, if you're like, okay, I have X number of dollars for food, I have X number of dollars for rent, and blah 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 blah. Like, that's all good stuff to do, and then you really gotta stick to it. And you also, if you have possibility to, what helped a lot for me in college was allocating like a certain portion of budget for fun budget of like weekends, going out to parties and going on weekend trips or whatever it might be, like that, like making sure that that's accounted in the budget. And so that, and also finding friends that aren't like pushing you to be like, come on, just spend the money, you'll be fine. Like, that's the worst out of all of it. Oh, that's absolutely the worst. Friends who are like, come on, you'll be fine, it's okay, when they like don't know your financial situation. Nah, fam. Thank you. Me like fun. Me too like fun. I remember, like, at the school we went to, like you obviously like the food plan and things like that was good for the cafeteria that was there, so you could have that. But the food plan wasn't enough, even on the mount for. Like, I didn't get the base tier. I got like the one above. Like there's like the base tier, and then there was the middle tier, and then they had the upper tier, which they recommended for like the athletes and whatnot to be on, so that they could have extra food to stay healthy and whatnot. But it was so bad because it was really difficult at our school because the cafeteria prices were not the cheapest. Even though you had a food plan, you had to be careful about how much you were spending, because if you're spending too much, so many of us by the end of the semesters would be our food plan would be out. We'd have no money, and it wasn't like we were going to getting midnight snacks or extra dinners or anything like that, and oh, it was so bad. It very much became a tactic of like finding friends who had extra meal plan at the end of the just to be able to eat. It was so dumb. It was that, like, there was like the cheap stations, like you could get a burrito or something and have a burrito, which was so not healthy. They were so delicious, but oh my gosh, they were not healthy for you. You could get one of those every day and be totally fine on cost, but if you were going to any of the healthy stations that obviously were the ones in the brochures and things, they're like, look how great these food stations we have are, you could not, there's no way you could eat at that every single day and have enough money to last through the semester on your meal plan. How many years have you been playing Minecraft? I've been playing Minecraft since 2012. Something like that. My college food plan gave a certain number of meal swipes that could be used at 2 different cafes. Yeah, we didn't have that. We had, here's, you get this number of dollars, and it was like preloaded on your student card. Oh, hello Dirt, you're up there. Let's bring you down here. I honestly wish we had that system, because then you could know that you're gonna have food every day instead of having to figure out how to budget to be like, okay, so if I want to get the pasta today, it's gonna be too much, so then next time I gotta get the burrito so I can have the money to be able to keep eating. And it was rough. I mean, never starved, but you know, it was one of those things that you don't want to have to think about, that you have to think about, and that was annoying. Okay, we're gonna bring that to there. And that can go to there. And that's where we gotta go up. And this is already at a negative curve. Nice. Dollar chicken sandwiches makes me hate chicken as an adult. Yeah. I will say, when I was in high school, there was a McDonald's fairly close to the high school. That I remember the dollar menu being so clutch in the morning.
I kept hearing sniffer noises, but it was just my cat snoring behind me. Crying face, smiley face.
How loud is your cat? Allison, thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it. Yeah, I wish McDonald's would bring back their dollar menu. That was so good. Being able to get a hamburger and fries for $2. So good. Or 2 hamburgers. Even better. Back when the McDouble was on the dollar menu. We did find a new burrito place next to our house that has like pretty cheap burritos that are, oh, they're so good. It's dangerous. It's on the way to the grocery store. I'm so confused by the US and your food plans right now. It's, yeah. College food plans are a mess in the US. College in the US is a mess. Not the food plans, everything. It's all a mess. Oh, we don't have any That's what happens when you have for-profit education systems. They definitely like have a place to exist, but in the US they have very much turned out at the expense of the student. Any plans for more stuff in New Papyrus? Yeah, we'll get back over there eventually. I don't have any direct plans right now, but we will get over there. What did you study in college? I have a 2 degrees. I have a degree in computer science with a focus in game design, and I have a degree in HR, business management. Super fun. I will say, I didn't get into the actual video game design programming side of things. So of the 2, the HR degree has definitely come in pretty helpful. Even though I didn't work in the HR field. I did all that, and then I went into database management when I started working. But, you know, it's half of going to college is literally just getting a slip of paper that said you went to college, and then employers are like, cool, welcome in the door, we'll talk. Look at that. Oh, that whole curve out there, I goofed that up pretty bad. That needs to bring that all out. That's okay. Bring that out to here. Yeah. I'm just gonna fill this in. Don't want to deal with a torch in there. I don't have torches on me anyways. We need to go make some more. I'm out of coal. Any advice for first year starting uni next year? I think a thing that helped me a bunch is I was very socially awkward. I wasn't a person who had a lot of friends and friend groups in high school. Like I had a few close friends, but never like a huge friend group. When I got to college, I really tried to meet people and have a social group because I didn't know anybody going to the college I went to. Nobody from my high school went. So I was like, I need to find friends somehow. And that was something that was really good. And then also, I think what helped me a lot was I became friends with a lot of people outside of my major. Like I was, for all the computer science kids, were all the people I was taking courses with, still some absolutely amazing people who have gone on to do some really, really cool things. One of them is a League of Legends developer right now. I was like, cool. And so it's kind of like, I definitely had that friend group, and building a friend group of like close friends that were like willing to work on projects together, I think was great. But then also having the friend group where you had no classes together or anything like that. And so when you're hanging out with them, you're not thinking about college at all, like, and your courses at all. That was a huge win. Just for being able to have the full break of no matter what, there's no way in conversation of, hey, what do you think about what happened in blah blah blah's class today? Have you started the homework yet? Like that conversation would never come up because they were not in the class. Why no enchants? I have enchants. Why you no pay attention to new Minecraft settings? You can turn enchanting glint down. Wouldn't it be cool if I was just out here just natty playing hardcore Minecraft, 5,600 days almost survived. Wow, look, there's another verified YouTube channel we can ban. Woo! I love when verified YouTube channels come into my channel and say, can you say my name? Wow, definitely really cool when I've never heard your name and don't know you at all. Great way to go. Very good at building relationships. Look at that though. I think we'll work on that some more with the molding and texturing once we get into it, like the actual texturing phase. Not natty. You know, I've been watching a WoW streamer who says it all the time, and it has stuck in my head. If you turn off armor visibility for a hardcore episode as a joke, that'd be a pretty fun April Fool's episode. But then you could see it here. You'd have to delete that texture too. What does my name mean? I don't know. I will say it's very much one of those things where if anybody comes into my chat and says, can you say my name? Again, back to me being stubborn as heck that we're talking about earlier. No, I don't care what your name is. At that point, even if it says, if you read this, I'll donate $1,000. No. Even if the person was not a troll and they would follow through on it, no, I'm not doing it. Because that sets a precedent that I will do it. I like this. That's really cool. What, being stubborn? Never. Never. Wow, we've made so much progress today. Put a little marker here. I'm gonna do a little cinematic shot or something. The sun's not over here yet, but look at all we have left to close in. I know we're in cheaty cam right now, but I had to look. All we have left is this, there to there. I mean, granted, that's got to be a peak coming all the way down here. That's going to be one coming all the way down there. That one's going to be hard to end, like, right along the horse stable. I might split it. Because then it'll go right outside the horse pasture. Fwhip is on a little bit of a rant. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, I did get that. I'll tell you what, chat. I actually got to use the restroom real quick. So I'm gonna leave y'all right here. BRBs. Enjoy the vibes.
Pleased to meet you.
Hello. We are back. Please more chair. Chair streams in the future. Okay. Of course. Bird draws coming in with the 9 months for the chair stream. All right, I see how it is. Whoa. The music break? Are we still live? My stream deck is not having it right now. I updated it this morning and it is not a happy one. It's not a happy camper. Are we still here? Yeah, let me restart this because what the heck is going on? Quit stream deck. No, turn you off. Thank you. Oh, wow. All my options? What am I gonna do without my options of buttons to press? You're still bugged out. I think I need to unplug it. The whole, oh, yeah. What? Let me take a video of this and post it to Twitter because this is a little crazy. Just the whole thing is just, the stream deck is completely messed up right now. It's just flipping all over the place. I don't know what's going on. Let me see, does that video look anything decent? No, it does not. Okay, it looks terrible. Never mind, won't post that. Okay, that is really bothering me. 1 second, let me figure this out. Because I can't change anything. I can't change my screen or anything like that. Does this work? Oh, the buttons still work. The display is just not having it. Let me try Task Manager. Sorry. I try to not do this on stream. We're gonna full end task. It's still working. You should be off. Okay, there we go. All right, I got it. We're good. You can see Goblin Fwhip even easier now. I know. The dogs finally stopped trying to eat it. I love it. When you say verified, what do you mean by that? Like verified people in chat, it's people who have 100,000 subs on YouTube. It's a lot of verified channels that come in here and chat. Most of them, I've never heard their name before, and I'll look them up afterwards, and they don't post any Minecraft content. And then 9 times out of 10, eventually their comments turn into, the more I chat with them, their comments turn into, will you check out my channel? And as in trying to get people to go watch their channel instead of staying here in the stream. So I tend to just, if I don't know the verified person, this is a little gatekeepy, I guess, towards verified YouTube channels. But if I don't know you and you're in my chat and you're not doing anything other than just like having casual conversation, I'm mostly gonna remove you. Like I'll time them out, and if they come back and they're still being weird, then I just full ban. We'll figure that out eventually. So, oh, we need to go get, I forgot. We need to go get. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers that just jump. It's very much not a thing on Twitch. It is to an extent, but it's easier to ban people on Twitch, and their names are so much less apparent. Like on YouTube, if you're verified, like, look, I'll put a message in chat here. Like, I mean, I'm the streamer too, so it's in yellow, but you see that giant box around my name there? Anybody who's verified coming in here and talking has a giant white box around their name, and it's just so in your face. And so any verified person that comes in here, their name just goes blam. Like, I love it. We have a few friends that stop by. I know, like, Mr. Beardstone stops by most streams. Scott, Jimmy, they'll stop by in some streams, and they'll come by and hang out. I love seeing that so I can see their messages. But when you have verified people that you just don't know and the community doesn't know, it's a really inappropriate way. Or not inappropriate, very unprofessional way of trying to make a connection with another creator. What am I coming back here for? Torches. Perfect. Another stack will do. For your science degree, fix the stream deck. The good old turn it off and back on again. How to fix almost all your tech problems. I wish the yellow thing was for mutuals. Yeah, I wish YouTube had a VIP badge. There's a lot of things YouTube streams could add for such easy wins that they just have not bothered to. YouTube's just like, yeah, we don't deem that to be something useful. I have. I don't know why either. I'm like getting to the point where I'm like at a loss for trying to find the reason why YouTube hasn't added stuff the only thing is either they can't add it because some weird trademark that Twitch has made on the feature that YouTube has not figured out a way to add it without breaking the trademark, and then they would get sued. So, you know, that makes sense. Then the other part where my brain is thinking is YouTube just doesn't think it's worth it. And I'm just like, why would that not be worth it? It makes the experience so much better for everybody watching. Okay. Let's start figuring this out here. I think like a little mini peak coming down here could be kind of fun. Because as much as I hate to say it, Twitch is a better streaming platform. I'm only on YouTube because my whole channel is on YouTube. I came to YouTube because they gave like so many promises of like, hey, we're going to be working on this. Hey, we're going to be doing this. And I was like, that sounds great. If all those things come true that y'all say you're going to do in the next year, wow, that sounds amazing. I want to be here for that, because then I could be here before everybody else jumps over, and I'll have a head start on everybody. None of those features exist yet, and it's been 2 years. It's been 84 years. YouTube still has not added any new features to live streaming. Outside of here, you can play more ads. They don't seem to prioritize streaming quality of life. I think Ludwig does a lot for R&D, and that's because he built a Chrome extension to make it better. Yeah, you would think that literally with Ludwig getting people to build Truffle, that YouTube would be like, oh, wow. And then so many creators being like, wow, I would move to YouTube streaming if Truffle became like normalized. And then YouTube, you think, would be like, wow, maybe we should look into acquiring that because that could be really cool. Yeah. I mean, Truffle still has a long way to go before it's really worth it. It's good. Like I'm technically, I have a Truffle account, but their workability right now is not something for me that I see as a want to add. And for the fact that I would have to get all of you to install Truffle. Like I'd have to get all of you to install a Chrome extension. It's just not doable. It's like it's a band-aid for it's a band-aid fix that is not a good one. So I don't want to alienate anybody in the community because they don't have Google Chrome or Firefox or whatever it is. So like that would really suck for mobile viewers. Was Truffle another live streaming service? No, and it's a live streaming extension. So it's an extension you can add to Chrome that adds a lot of features that you see on Twitch live streams to YouTube. So it adds the ability to create channel points on YouTube. It adds a lot of that stuff, but it's all powered through the extension. And so the only way for users like you all to be able to gain channel points is you have to install the extension, which just is not fun. It's such a bad way to do it, but it's the only way they can do it because they need so many permissions. And also the amount of permissions that Truffle has to ask for from its users in order to work is a lot. Like it asks for so many privacy things that to like get access to anything. Okay, so what I want to do in here is kind of have this down in the center, and we're going to bring this over another block or two, and then we're going to bring this up. And this is going to create a bit of that bowl. Oh, caught them both. Look at us go. Wow. Is it not installable on mobile? I don't know. I don't think it is. I mean, you could put it... I don't know if Chrome extensions can go on mobile Chrome. I haven't looked into it enough for that. All I know is I looked into it a bit and was like, wow, this does not seem as fluid as it's claiming to be. And then I kind of stopped looking at it. I do feel a little bad though. I chatted with the devs and they got me fully set up so it could function on my channel and all that, because it's still like a whitelist feature only to get in. And so they got it fully set up. They built the kit out for me. And then I looked into it because there's no way to experiment with it before. Like you have to get the dev team to add it for you to even consider getting into it, which is I think why there's a lot of allure around it. Of it's like, ooh, exclusive. You have a Truffle account. And then like the more I looked into it, the more I was like, oh yeah, no, not something that's actually going to be good for the community. Oh, dang it. That's not stone. We're just gonna bring you all the way out here. Sure, why not? The inside of this is gonna be rough for how steep that is. Like, this has got to be... I know somebody had mentioned adding like some coarse dirt in here. This would be like the place to do that. Because I want this to kind of come up to here. And that needs... This is just going to be a massive stone cliff. It's the only way we can make this work. I want to break it up a little, so we're going to add a tiny bit of dirt in here. All of this could be removed later. I don't know. I would love for it to stay, but it could also just be not looking good. I think this is going to be one where we start it today, and then we will continue this next stream. When is the next hardcore video? Probably won't be until after Thanksgiving. There's a new video coming out tomorrow, but it's not hardcore. It's actually, technically, it is hardcore Minecraft, but it's not the hardcore series. So, yes, hardcore video tomorrow. For all you hardcore Minecraft only watchers. That'll work, kind of. It's a little messy. The hard part is going to be bringing this dirt all the way down, because if the peaks are going there, we want the dirt to be ending like here. That line going up is pretty... Maybe we bring it back to like here. Doesn't have to be a perfect slope going down. Well, we can play with it a little bit. Yeah, because I'm on like slope to hit there, and we gotta... I guess that does make sense. Maybe it just has like a rock in the middle or something, or we have like a really steep section. Kind of separates the top bowl from the rest. That could be doable. Just like a slight little separation. We can maybe connect it through here to the end. It's walkable. Kinda. Yeah, we'll leave that in. That's fine. Transform a mushroom island would be cute. Mushroom islands, I get kind of bored with, to be honest. It would be fun to do one day, I think, but I don't know. Because for me, mushroom biomes, you have to remove all the mycelium and then bring in grass. And I know from somebody who changed an entire mesa from red sand to regular sand, it sounds a little stupid coming from that, and I get that. I do. But also, that sounds like a lot of work. Did you ever make a feet finder account? No. And the fact that didn't even know that's a website, and I don't want to know that's a website, and the fact that you know that's a website, I'm already concerned for you. Like a one-off series transforming an island like Sausage. I don't think Sausage is doing that as a one-off. I think his goal is to fully transform that island. Like I think he wants to keep that hardcore series rocking after the island. Okay, so we're gonna go with like a little here. Yeah. Excuse me, but the Empire Season 1 map download is invalid. Yes, that's true. That series is over 2 years old. I apologize that the world download is no longer available. But you can find maybe some other community members might be willing to share it with you. But it is not a fair expectation for me to leave that thing up for forever. I know some people want to go revisit the series and do that type of stuff, but that's got to be on all of you to keep the world downloaded and have it. And I'm sorry if you weren't there for it. There's a sense of exclusivity, and you got to be there. But no, I'm not going to be reposting the Empire Season 1 world download. I do it the same way that I do world downloads for every other series. When Empire Season 2 world download came out, I deleted Season 1 world download, and I did post well in advance. I gave more than a month's heads up that the Empire Season 1 world download would no longer be available. If you weren't following the account then, I do apologize. But that's the way the internet goes. Are you the main admin for Empires? I am. Empires was my baby. It was my idea. Get one down lower, but that's okay. It exists in the Discord for members, doesn't it? I think, yeah, I think Eggs has it in there. So members would be able to get that from the downloads channel. Eggs has been going through working with a few other people to archive all of the old worlds that were no longer available. For finding people who still had them. But I don't like advertising Empires as being a members only download. I just kind of think it's a one that's in there for people who want it, but I'm not going to be advertising of, oh, if you want this world download from a series from maybe you're a big fan of Lizzie and you came in here and you're like, Fwhip, can I get the download? I don't want to be like, you can give me money, I'll get you the download so you can go look at Lizzie's base. But I do think it is under there. Yeah, Eggs does a lot to help out with the file management side of things. Ooh, this dirt could connect from over there to over here. Dirt. It was freely available for a long time. Yeah, exactly. I needed to clear space on the drive. That world download, I think, is what, like 4 or 5 gigs? That's a lot. That's a lot to keep on just a random storage drive online. Paying money for that every month. I did it again. You make another dwarven city under the mountain. My plan is inside of here once we finish it is I want to put a creeper farm inside of it. Because we got our little nether tree farm over there, and I think a creeper farm in the middle could be good too. Because then I can AFK both of them at once. It'd be great. I'm going to add a moss farm to auto bone meal supply the tree farm so it never runs out. Oh. Look at these flowers. This was a detailed section. Oh, look at the rock. I'm gonna bring the dirt all the way across. If I should have enough. Connect up to there. OMG, my mind melted building the iron farm. You're right, but I had to. Hey, you know. Thankfully, iron farms, if you build it once and you don't break it, you only had to build it once. Tips for a forever world. If you hate redstone farms, you only got to build it once and you got it forever. Okay. We got our 3 lines in to kind of start guiding this down. Yeah. The last 3 peaks. Well, 3 ridge. The last 2 ridge lines, there and there. And we might have to have something over here too. I do want to kind of bring it back. I want this to be exposed, I think. But yeah. Homemade burritos in the air fryer. I might have to try that. Yeah, if we were to position a creeper farm, like right here, clear out that pillar, clear out that pillar, we could get a whole creeper farm in here. Or we could even dig it down, but then I'd kind of just leave like... I'm thinking we might have to dig it down because otherwise we're going to have to figure out how to block those torches off because they might be lighting up part of it. So we might have to just leave the whole void in here. Because I do need to come back and mob-proof the insides. Like, the torches have to be up there and they have to be on the floor. Otherwise, we are going to get a lot of spawns where we don't want spawns, and we want to limit all the spawns so they're only inside the creeper farm. Mountain have a name yet? I don't think it does. I don't think we gave it one. I think the only mountain I've ever given a name was Empire Season 1 was Salmon Mountain. Save the mountain animals. Yeah, they can leave. They've got another few weeks before this closes completely. Probably. I mean, yeah, look how much more time they have. I gotta fill in all of this. Come on, ever something. Yeah, we need to sort out the stone sections first, but my desire to do that right now is non-existent. Tell you what, I think we might call it there because resources are starting to run down. I know I got a lot of stone left, but I think that could be a good point to... What, that's empty. Both of these are empty, and that's almost empty. This doesn't even need to be here. That can come back. Get in there, though. Let's get in there. Yeah, we're making a lot of progress. Personally, you gave every one of the beans names. Nice. Did you name the new beans? We got like 6 more beans over here. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be time to go get some lunch. Go find some food. 3 shulkers cleared out. I gotta know, how much stone have we placed? We're almost to 100,000 stone placed. That's pretty cool. We're getting there. We're getting there. 370,000 stone mined. The fact... Oh, it passed Netherrack. Wow, we did it. Netherrack is no longer the most mined block. Lovely. That means we've mined more stone than we did for the top of the nether perimeter. That was ridiculous. We're getting up. We have 5 blocks over 100,000 mined. That's pretty cool. Azalea leaves. That's crazy. That I still find that crazy that it's up there. And the red sand and the obsidian is still what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Obsidian is the 8th most mined block in this world. That makes me a little sad on the inside. Is that all? Somebody's like, wow, that's a lot. The other person's like, that's all you mined? Yeah, we're at 1,058,000. Dude, the fact that they have never fixed this, like, all you need to do, there's so much dead space. This is dead space. This is dead space. When you get something in 1,000,000, just move this over. Just like bump it over the pixel, or all of this just slides over. Like, why do the millions just get chopped off? Oh, it's so weird. The fact that we've used 38,825 rockets, though. We've almost dealt 100,000 damage. 13,000 kilometers almost with an elytra. I've logged out 2,695 times. There you go. Yeah, this is why. Time with world open. This includes pause time, so this is calculating right now. 76 days. My time with world open is almost twice my time played. Not quite. It's 1.5. We have 48.37 days of played time. That's crazy. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, stats are getting up there. Mob kills. The biggest one recently is the drown, because the drown farm, like that's the biggest explosion on there. But yeah, numbers are starting to get up there. How many hoglins? 152. That's been going up. That number has went up at least 50 in the last 48 hours, at least. And piglets, where's piglets? Stupid piglets. They've been so frustrating. But I'll tell you what, I think that's gonna do it for today's stream. There's a little glimpse into the stats. Day count now, we are on 5,589. Do we really only play 9 days? 9 days. Wow. Those days went by slow. It should say 1 point blah 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 million instead of... I kind of like it being the longer number, but it just sucks that it gets cut off. But anyways, thank you all so very much for being here, hanging out on the stream. I really do appreciate it. Y'all have a lovely rest of your day. Be good to each other, all that good stuff out there. Send all the good vibes all throughout whatever you're doing, whoever you're seeing, wherever you're going for the rest of the day. But thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. With that, my friends, I will find a good song for the outro. No, never mind. It doesn't want... No, it's... Oh, wait. I broke something. You know what? We're on the ending now screen, so we can just stop now. That's great. Okay. Oh, no, it's... Okay, there we go. We got it. Okay, thank you, everybody. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.